"I never had so many cattle and sheep," said he. "I know that," said she, "but so long as you keep me you shall keep them. There is no good wife whose tosser does not follow her." He was now in good circumstances, indeed wealthy. He had gold and silver, as well as cattle and sheep. He went about with his gun and dogs hunting every day, and was a great man. It occurred to him one day that he would go to invite the king of Erin to dinner, but he did not tell his wife that he was going. His first vow was now broken. He sped away to the king of Erin, and invited him in his great court to dinner. The king of Erin said to him, "Do you intend to take away the cattle that I promised you?" "Oh, no, king of Erin," said Ochronisert, "I could give you as many today." "Ah," said the king, "how well you have got on since I saw you last." "I have indeed," said Ochronisert. "I have fallen in with a rich wife who has plenty of gold and silver, and of cattle and sheep." "I am glad of that," said the king of Erin. Ochronisert said, "I shall feel much obliged if you will go with me to dinner, yourself and your great court." "We will do so willingly," said the king. They went with him on that same day. It did not occur to Ochronisert how a dinner could be prepared for the king without his wife knowing that he was coming. When they were going on, and had reached the place where Ochronisert had met the deer, he remembered that his vow was broken, and he said to the king, "Excuse me, I am going on before to the house to tell that you are coming." The king said, "We will send off one of the lads." "You will not," said Ochronisert, "no lad will serve the purpose so well as myself." He set off to the house, and when he arrived his wife was diligently preparing dinner. He told her what he had done, and asked her pardon. "I pardon you this time," said she. "I know what you have done as well as you do yourself. The first of your vows is broken." The king and his great court came to Ochronisert's house, and the wife had everything ready for them as befitted a king and great people, every kind of drink and food. They spent 2 or 3 days and nights at dinner, eating and drinking. They were praising the dinner highly, and Ochronisert himself was praising it, but his wife was not. Ochronisert was angry that she was not praising it, and he went and struck her in the mouth with his fist and knocked out 2 of her teeth. "Why are you not praising the dinner like the others, you contemptible dear?" said he. "I am not," said she. "I have seen my father's big dogs having a better dinner than you're giving tonight to the king of Erin and his court." Ochronisert got into such a rage that he went outside of the door. He was not long standing there when the man came riding on a black horse, who in passing caught Ochronisert by the collar of his coat, and took him up behind him, and they set off. The rider did not say a word to Ochronisert. The horse was going so swiftly that Ochronisert thought the wind would drive his head off. They arrived at a big palace, and came off the black horse. A stableman came out, and caught the horse, and took it in. It was with wine that he was cleaning the horse's feet. The rider of the black horse said to Ochronisert, "Taste the wine to see if it is better than the wine that you are giving to Brian Boru and his court tonight." Ochronisert tasted the wine, and said, "This is better wine." The rider of the black horse said, "How unjust was the fist a little ago! The one from your fist carried the 2 teeth to me." He then took him into that big, handsome, and noble house, and into a room that was full of gentlemen eating and drinking, and he seated him at the head of the table, and gave him wine to drink, and said to him, "Taste that wine to see if it is better than the wine that you are giving to the king of Erin and his court tonight." "This is better wine," said Ochronisert. "How unjust was the fist a little ago," said the rider of the black horse. When all was over, the rider of the black horse said, "Are you willing to return home now?" "Yes," said Ochronisert, "very willing." They then rose, and went to the stable, and the black horse was taken out, and they leapt on its back, and went away. The rider of the black horse said to Ochronisert, after they had set off, "Do you know who I am?" "I do not," said Ochronisert. "I am a brother-in-law of yours," said the rider of the black horse, "and though my sister is married to you, there is not a king or knight